Today I'm going to be sharing with you guys just a really simple makeup routine that's really fresh and light and airy for the springtime using only powder foundation. I know a lot of times I'm reviewing like liquid foundations, cream foundations, stick foundations. I never really talk about powder foundations. I don't know why, but I do use powder foundations on a regular basis. In fact, most days when I don't wear a lot of makeup, I do tend to wear just powder and a few other products. So I wanted to share with you guys that routine that I do using a new powder foundation that I'm trying from Sephora. This is the Sephora Matte Perfection Powder Foundation in the shade 56 Toffee Caramel. And this foundation is from the Sephora collection. It is available only at Sephora. I really like it. I've tried it a couple times. There are many different ways that you can apply a powder foundation. Some people just apply it with a brush. Some people apply it with a sponge. It depends on the type of coverage you want. I already have my skin moisturized and I'm gonna prime really quickly with my Milk Hydro Grip Primer, and it's just gonna help my makeup to stay on my face longer. With powder foundations, you typically don't have to worry too much about it getting like oily and all of that, because typically a powder foundation is going to help absorb some of that oil. Most powder foundations give you a mattifying effect anyways, so I do go for a little bit more of a hydrating primer, but you can use whatever primer you prefer. You can do it backwards or forwards, so you can do your concealing and stuff first, or you can do your powder first and then concealing stuff on top. I'm going to do the powder first, concealing stuff on top, and then put more powder on to get like the maximum coverage. There is a sponge in here that you can use. I prefer to only use these for touch-ups, and I like to use a really flat brush that will pack on a lot of product. You can use, it's dirty, but you can use like a face and body brush like this. I love this one from Fenty. And I'm going to just take my powder, just swirl that onto my skin. Now that I have my foundation applied, that's just with one coat. As you can see, my skin already looks really smooth and like matte. You can barely see my dark spots. You can still see the burn mark on my forehead and everything, but one of my favorite concealers I like to use is the NARS, and this is the Soft Matte Concealer in the color Amande. And in the summertime, this is like my go-to concealer for just getting rid of like little pesky spots that foundation doesn't cover up. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna take a concealer brush and I'm just going to apply that to the areas that need a little more coverage. So right here, we need a little more coverage. And as you can see, that just covered that right on up. So I'm just gonna conceal a little bit using the Cover FX Power Play Concealer just under my eyes, just to give a little bit of a highlight. Then after that, I'm going to go in with powder again, and I'm just going to set that with my powder. Then I'm going to use the Arch Brow by Hourglass, and this is just to help, you know, give my eyebrows a little bit of a lift. And then I'm going to go on top of that with the Kush Brow Gel by Milk Makeup, which will just help my eyebrows to stay put. Woolsey. I'm going to bronze with the Hoola bronzer in the color Caramel, just to give my face a little bit of definition and a bit of a bronze as well. Next, we're going to highlight the Fenty Beauty Matchstick in the color Rum. Because it's springtime and I don't want to be too golden, I'm also going to use What a Brat by Fenty as well, just to give it a little bit of a pink shimmer. Typically for everyday looks, I only do just a little bit of brown lip liner and a gloss. So I'm gonna use the Fussy Fenty Gloss Bomb. I'm gonna apply the Pat McGrath Fetish Eyes Mascara. My favorite type of makeup is simple, easy, quick, don't have to do a whole lot, doesn't feel like a lot on my face. And skipping foundation is the easiest way to do that. I feel like I have nothing on my face right now. Like, my face is breathable, it's touchable. You also kind of minimize the amount of transfer when you only have on powder foundation and not like 3 layers of liquid and powder. It's just an easier way to get a full coverage look without having to sacrifice completeness of a makeup look. If you guys needed a good powder foundation foundation to try, this one is a good one. They have a lot of different shades and it's only 20 bucks. So I hope that that was helpful for you. I hope that you guys enjoyed this. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. And if you need anything else, all the links to everything I used in this video will be in the description box, as well as more information about Sephora and how to find the perfect foundation for you. So that's it. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. I'll talk to you guys soon.